Hey there guys, and today I'm going to show you one of the best new addition of Pokemon X and Y, which is the ability to battle in teams against other human opponents, and that's what we did yesterday. I had a multi-battle. My plan here was to actually be with Stephane, team up with Stephane and challenge two other people, but I'm not actually sure how to set up the team, so I ended up actually playing against Stephane, but that's okay. This match was a lot of fun, and as you'll see, pretty tight too. So let's go ahead and start this battle. And both my partner Nubs and Stephane's partner Chris will start up using Pokebank Pokemon right away. So they either have access to it or have traded for some. So that's pretty awesome. That you'll see this Thunderous here is not available unless you have Pokebank, and so is this Milotic. And he's gonna start right away by Thunder Wave by paralyzing my Milotic, and I'm just gonna get the hell out of there, try to do as much damage to this Thunderous, and I'm pretty sure Stephane's gonna go for an Outrage. I'm gonna send my Florges in, and I also want to cure that Milotic of paralysis because this Milotic is actually a pretty useful Pokemon. And he's gonna Dragon Pulse. This Thunderous there is almost done. Chris is gonna withdraw it and send his own Florges to the battle, and Steph will withdraw Dragonite since he's choice banded and send in his Glisker. And I'm gonna use Aromatherapy to heal my Milotic, as Milotic is gonna use Hydro Pump on this Florges. And here Stephane makes a misplay. He sees that Milotic has Hydro Pump, and he's gonna stay here and Toxic one of my Pokemon, which will be my Talonflame, which is a pretty bad play on his part. He should have simply went for the Protect, which would have meant that Milotic would have wasted a turn there. But here he's gonna simply lose his Glisker right off the bat, which is pretty good for us. And his Florges just gonna boost his special attack and special defense with a Calm Mind. But that's fine. I specifically brought my Talonflame to the battle because it's the only offensive Pokemon I have right now on this team, and I know Florges is not really highly defensive, so a Brave Bird should do a truckload of damage to that Florges. My partner is going to withdraw his Milotic and bring out his Noivern. I'm not sure if he wanted to frisk these opponent's items, but since there's a Florges in the battle, Noivern is pretty weak to that. Stephane's going to do a Water Shuriken. Unfortunately for him, he's just going to pull off 2 attacks, so it's not going to be enough. I'm going to be able to pull off a Brave Bird, and it's not going to be enough to kill this Florges, but it's going to bring it into KO range easily. So my Talonflame did its job. That's pretty much all I wanted out of this poke on this fight. So Moonblast will KO me, but that's fine. It did its job. So I'm gonna bring my Rotom to this fight, and since Greninja is now locked into Water Shuriken, I was pretty sure he's gonna switch out his Dragonite, so I went for the Will-O-Wisp here just to burn this thing because this thing has tremendous attack. And Stephane told me after the fight that its ability actually gets improved when it's burns, so that might not have been the best play, but I did not know that at that point, so that's why I did that. But that's fine, at least he's gonna get some residential burn damage every turn. So I'm gonna switch my Rotom. I'm gonna bring back my Florges just in case this guy wants to go for the Outrage. And he's gonna use Boom Burst, which will not even be enough to kill this Florges. Dragonite went for the Hurricane, which will do 50% to this Noivern, and Florges will finish it out with a Moonblast. So far it's a pretty tight fight. I'm gonna recover some leftovers. If you remember from one of my videos, I tried that I really wanted to have a Florges with leftovers, since I saw how effective it was during battles with Chris. He's gonna bring back his Milotic, and we should be able to do some damage here. Dragon Pulse will KO his Dragonite, which is fantastic. And I should be able to finally take care of that Florges there with a Moonblast. And that's what happened, so we're in a pretty good position so far. So these kind of battles are really a lot of fun, especially if you play with a friend and are either using Skype or texting each other, so you can set up strategies and whatnot. They're gonna bring back their Greninja, and they're gonna bring their Daraman Nitan, which is a beast, as you saw in my videos. Gonna use extrasensory on this Milotic, and this guy's gonna use Rock Slide, which will do a lot of damage, but won't be enough. And a Hydro Pump should kill this guy, which is awesome because it's a huge threat to our team. And a Moonblast should do a lot of damage to that Greninja. And he also gets the special attack fill, which is perfect. And he's gonna bring back his Thundurus to the fight. He's gonna do another Psychic, which will, well, extrasensory, pardon, which will KO this Milotic. And the Thunderbolt should not kill my Florges, but it still did a lot of damage considering my special defense stat. And the Moonblast will take care of this Greninja. And my partner's gonna send his Lapras, as he's gonna kill it quickly when one move, but I'm gonna be able to take care of his Thundurus with a Moonblast. And I think he's only gonna have one Pokemon left. So by this time it's a match fight between me and Chris. Oh no, it's actually done. So I hope you guys enjoyed this battle. It was a pretty fun one, and I'll be sure to have more of these in the future. Let me know in the comments if you enjoy multi-battle as I upload more, and I'll see you in the next one.